Welcome to another episode and video on my Raspberry Pi 2 running Ubuntu Linux and the robot operating system connected to this breadboard with electronics and fischertechnik. And this is the band cable which is connected to the GPIO of the Raspberry Pi 2 and the serial cable which is connected to the laptop, and the laptop is then done with virtual network computing, VNC. The fischertechnik stuff is a motor with propeller right on top, then a photo transistor. Let me stabilize the camera a bit. And an LED. And then some electronics with a button to have an LED burn and then a red LED. Last time I replaced a wire to the red LED since that turned out to be a major culprit in not running the red LED. And yeah, what happened last time? Apart from this wire replacement, well, quite a lot actually. Because I once again tried to add a new message, and at the start of the last episode I found out that none of the good results of 2 episodes ago were working, and by trying to add yet another message, the 5th message, which was built correctly as indicated by the software, it didn't work. So first I want to try if things work right now. And in order to do that, I do need some light, which I right now is, but I have another flashlight, although I'm not quite sure that it will work. This is a flashlight that you have to use by hand. So this is light, but if it will suffice to light this one remains to be seen. So let's start the publisher. The ROS core is already running. Then subscriber. Well, you can see already that this works and this works, so that is very nice. Pressing the switch, the button actually makes the small green LED burn. So now the question is, will I manage to get this one to work? So far, yeah, it works. Makes a hell of a noise. But it works, so I better find out the other flashlight. Anyway, proven that the current situation still works. But I'm not satisfied because I want the other messages to work as well, and that is not the case. So let's find out more. So publisher is running, subscriber is running, connected to the oscilloscope, and as you can see, or you should be able to see, well, this LED is running. Or should be visible to run. Let's put it here then. At the same time this motor is running, so that's fine. That's visible on alright, something is not quite right now. There's no signal coming from, yep, right, this one is gone. That is not correct. Careful with the wiring. That is better. Will it run now? Not yet. Wiring has to be done carefully, and now it works again, considering the oscilloscope probe. Anyway, what I wanted to do is a bit playing around with the messages, because as you can see here, the message that is used now, which works correctly, is on the bottom. But what happens when I put it the other way around? In which sequence are all those messages in the setup? So first, make sure that I have all resources available. Alright. Then I need to go to source, RaspberryPi, and then I don't care about the messages because those are correct. In this directory is CMake list, in which all the messages are stored, and then I don't have to change anything, but I want to show. And what I want to show is this. This sequence is different from here. So what if that is one of the points? Well, message robot PI, robot message pi, yes. Then another message robot, and then photo, and then motor. So what if I change this? It shouldn't matter, that is for sure, but what if? So save, cancel this one, the running one, start again. Now it should run because effectively I didn't change a thing, which is very clear. So I stop it again, and then I am bold enough to take this one in. What will happen now? I'm afraid for an oops. Yep, an oops. No message, no module named that. While it is here, there's no doubt about it. And I've shown in the past that all the messages are being shown when I do
ROS message show package, all the messages are there. So 2 episodes ago, why did it suddenly work and in the same episode stop working? That does not make any sense. And now that I've changed the sequence in the code, doesn't make any difference. I didn't expect any difference, but that's another thing. So why is this going on still?
Okay, so while these messages are not really working well so far, one is, the rest not really. One thing is now also a bit mysterious. The motor keeps on running while the subscriber is stopped. And then you can wonder, okay, the subscriber has stopped at the moment that the signal that drives the motor is high, otherwise it would stop. But then why doesn't this LED go? Why is it off? And then it turns out that this is wrong. It is a bit flaky, unfortunately. So it is an ordinary LED. I could possibly replace it, but on the other hand, it is what it is, and as long as it works, now I know at least that the continuous positive signal on the oscilloscope from this probe is correct, because and not just the motor runs, but the LED is burning as well. Which leads me to the following. Since none of the new messages seem to work, although, like I said, in theory they all should be working, I am going to remove them all. Well, except for the one that is already working, which is robot_pi.message, and have a go from the very beginning. And I should keep that very, very simple. So I will try to do that while keeping them all existing in the message directory, but I will remove them from the cmessage, the cmakelist.txt file, and then go from the start up again, because they all address something else, or should be. And let's test this one again. Oh no, it won't go because the program is running, so let's start again. Which can't, because I still have that wrong message going. So let me change that. Run. Now they should indeed stop. And you can see that I now have the other flashlight again, making much less noise, but doing its job altogether. So that is one thing. And let's now see how new messaging goes. There must be a solution.
So, messaging to do. And first of all, stop this one, the subscriber. Then, what? Well, first of all, I am here, bottom left side, and I will have to disable all these. So I quit the viewing and I go into the same file for editing, then finding FT motor, which is here. So now I'm going to try to disable them, these ones, because I first thought that it would be enough to remove a commented out, but even without the commented out, it doesn't work at all. So how come? How works? How does it work? Alright, I have now removed them all. Then from here I will say, no, not CM, will be catkin, and then make, build, and now it should say one message only. And that is crucial, that it indeed has one message only. But does it? One package, that is good. Message generators, now comes the point. Yeah, one message, alright. Which is then indeed robot underscore pi dot message. So that is that. Now I'm going to run it. No problem. Alright. And from here you can see, although it is about a second delay, that this still all works. So no change in that. Then one step further. Which one should I do? Well, I think in sequence. Or does it matter? I don't think so. I go for a very simple one. FT motor. Which is right here. And I enable it. Will that help? That's a very big point. Right. Okay. So, once again, make. Now, it should have two messages, because clearly commented out messages are just commented out and are not doing a thing. Now it should come with two messages included. Yes, two messages, very good. And this message, ftmotor.message, is not included in the publisher. So no harm done there. Now I am going here. And no, be careful where to delete. So now I am including this one, which is the same as this one. Big question, does it accept it? I am afraid it won't. Let's see. Will it or won't it? It won't. And another option may be that it is in the wrong directory, but it isn't, because when I go, well, let me open a new tab. When I go here, all messages are here. And it has as an array in integer 32, so 32-bit integer array motor underscore status. It has that. So the mystery is not getting smaller, the mystery is getting bigger. Now what if I replace robot message PI by these two? Can also be a solution, because they both contain that one. Let's rebuild and do that. So another step in trying to get things working. First of all, I interrupt the publisher. Then from RaspberryPi message, I actually want to interrupt it, so I do it like this and then exclude RaspberryPi message. Same thing I do with these two, and then interrupt this one. So now everything that is in RaspberryPi message is also in message RaspberryPi and another message RaspberryPi. So it should be working. Now this is another matter, because I have to change things in the C message file. I have to disable this one, and now look very careful. This is one. No, it's not. This is one. And this is one. And this can go out for now. So actually everything is still the same, just two message files instead of one. What will be the difference? Publisher and subscriber are both saved. So let's make. Now it should say 2 messages and 1 package. But will it? Well, 1 package anyway. And 2 messages. Correct. No problem. At least so far. So now first I'm going to start the publisher. What will happen? Will it go in error? Yes, it goes in error straight away. And this one will then go in error straight away. Yes, exactly the same. So effectively I'm back where I started. meaning that I have to disable this one and this one and enable this one. But the whole thing is, why? I still do not know why it happens. And that is very irritating. So now I have to add it here again. This one in, this one out, and this one out. Now make, and then everything should be running again. One package, one message. And once again I have to check on this stuff because it has to work. Alright, one message again. So here goes. No errors. Nope. Then this will have no error either. Nope, no errors. So, and you can see that it immediately responds. So, that works, but not as I like it. So, where to go? Very good question.
Final part of this episode. Where to go from here? Well, one thing that I want to do is remove all messages that I created. And then start all over again. Making one message again. Different name. I have to adjust the code for it. And see how that behaves, if that works anyway. If that works, I can go on from there. If that doesn't work, I'm at complete mystery, which I already am, by the way, by now, but for now it is more questions than answers, and I don't like that. At least not so many times that I try something and it doesn't work. Well, according to tutorials, it should work flawlessly. Anyway, for now, thank you for watching. Again, if you like this video and haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so. Lots of interesting topics, embedded systems, robotics, you name it, and combinations. Give the video a thumbs up. Leave a comment if you like. Follow me on Instagram. Well, you can follow me on Instagram, retweet and like, leave a comment. You can also follow me on Instagram and like and leave a comment. Please donate to keep videos coming to you. Much appreciated. After all, I put a lot of time and effort into making these videos. You can also become a patron and have your name mentioned on a place depending on your pledge. More information, please see my website and my Patreon website. Link on my website. And this is obviously going to be continued. So for now, Once again, thank you for watching and bye bye.